what's up everybody?
Welcome back to our channel. If you're new, we're Peter and Yen, travel bloggers from New Zealand.
Today we're in Chefchaouen, which is also known as the Blue Pearl of Morocco.
Yeah, we're nestled in the Rift Mountains and it is a beautiful city awashed in blue. We came over from Fes, which was about a 3.5 to 4 hour bus ride.
Yeah.
And today we're just going to walk about the town and take you guys along with us.
Let's go.
Yalla. This whole town is super picturesque and basically one giant Instagram spot, really. We're going to head over to an orange juice stand, which apparently has a really nice setup as well for photos, so we'll go check that out now. I'm with Saeed here, and orange juice in Morocco has just been amazing, so delicious and sweet. You can come here, take nice photos, meet Saeed.
Yes, welcome.
And the orange juice is 15 dirhams.
Welcome. Orange juice fresh Morocco.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Welcome.
Shukran.
We've already been in Chefchaouen for a couple of nights now, and it's quite a small town. You can generally walk from one end to the other end of the blue part in about 20 or so minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's also noticeably cooler than Fez, so I think that might be because it's in the mountain ranges.
Yeah.
You notice it especially at night where the temperature drops quite significantly.
Yes, that's true.
One thing I really like though is that because it's quite a small town, you don't get lost as easily as Fez, like in the 9,300 winding road Medina.
Yeah.
It's generally find the main road and you're good.
So we found this restaurant Baladi on the first night that we came here to Chefchaouen, and it's a very much no-frills kind of restaurant, but there was something that our host recommended it for us to try, which is bisa, and it's a bean soup. We don't get to try it on the first day because it's usually more for breakfast, but we've got it today, so we'll have a go. Not 100% sure what's in it, but it's a very hot dish. Oh wow, it's like nothing I've tried before. It's so unusual. It's kind of slightly minty as well, but not quite. It doesn't have that mentally flavor. But it's meant to be very good for your digestion too, and you're supposed to not feel cold after having it. It's creamy, and yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not very good at describing the flavor, but unusual for sure.
I'll give you some help in trying to get to this place because there's no Google location marker either. If you head right down to the square where the Kasbah is, if you take your right, then there's only one road right and head to a bunch of shops and you should eventually reach this restaurant. If you ask some locals, they should be able to point you in the right direction as well. This is the dish that I got on the first night. Goat meat tagine. So this tagine is full of vegetables. You've got some potatoes, you've got the goat meat, some carrots too, as well as some beans. So let's give that one a bite. Oh.
Still as good as the first day.
Oh man. It just melts all of the flavors together. Because it's been simmering in there for I don't know how long, all the flavors have really mangled up together. And the goat is really the star of the show because it's been spiced so well. It's very soft and juicy. It's just an amazing dish. This is why we're back here for the second time. We've tried a lot of really good places here in Chefchaouen, but this is my favorite.
Keep coming back to this one, huh? there's the Kasbah over there.
Yeah, we're really close to the main square where a lot of the very touristic restaurants are, and you kind of just walk down this road for about like maybe 30 seconds and you're going to reach Restaurant Baladi.
Look out for that Western Union there.
Yeah, it was only 37 dirhams, which is a very reasonable price for us to eat that meal between us two, and it's like probably around 5 to 10 times cheaper than a lot of the other more touristic restaurants here, so it's good value too and delicious food.
Yeah.
Let's head on out. We're going to check out the Kasbah now. In the fortress now. We just paid for our tickets. It was 60 dirhams for each of us, and then I did notice that if you're local then it's much cheaper. It's 10 dirhams, but that's all good. We're visiting. We're very interested to see what's inside this fortress.
Yeah. This Kasbah, which means fortress, was built by Moulay Ali bin Musa in the 15th century, and he was the founder of Chefchaouen. We're supposed to get a really nice view of the Medina from up in the tower, so we're going to find our way of how to get there. But it is so nice having a lovely green garden in the space here.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, and it's nice and peaceful and quiet, away from like all the noise inside that main center there. Very pretty.
The top of the watchtower, you get a really unique angle view back at the Blue City, which is nice, but you also can see things like the Spanish Mosque, and I made out from the far distance, you can actually see the fortress walls continuing on back there, so that's something that I didn't realize. Maybe this entire city was surrounded by walls back in the old days. But I am hearing quite a ruckus down from there, so I want to see what's going on.
I think that band is back.
Yeah.
To go check it out.
Yeah.
A couple of spots here in Chefchaouen where you can do some photo opportunities, and you donate about like 1 or 2 dirhams, and sometimes they even have props like these hats here. But there are so many places throughout the city though to take photos, but yeah, something for you to know. When we first learned about Chefchaouen, we were wondering why is so much of the city painted blue. And from some reading and chatting with some locals, there's a couple of theories that float around, and some of them include things like it repels mosquitoes. It's because it's a calming color to look at, it helps attract tourism. That's probably not the original reason, but another quite popular one is the fact that there was quite a large influx of Jewish people around the Second World War, so in the 1900s. And to them, the color blue represents the sky, and it reminds them of the heavens and God. And so that's why a lot of it was painted blue initially. Yeah, whatever it is, it's a beautiful place to look at. On the first day day that we came to Chefchaouen, we found this store and we met a really nice guy called Mo or Mohammed, and we promised that we would come back on the day that we were vlogging, but unfortunately he's not here today. So Mo, sorry we missed you, but we did come back and we're going to get the little lipstick pop for my friend here. We're going to head over to the Spanish mosque, or at least try and make our way over there. It looks like it's quite high up on a hill, so I don't know how long it's going to take us, but we'll find out.
On our way to the Spanish mosque, there's a little interesting part of town right here where there's a swimming hole, some people selling oranges with water running over it to make it more appetizing, as well as some souvenir stores.
Starting this walk, I can tell it's going to be steep. There's probably going to be a whole lot of stairs, but it's also going to have an incredible view. Because I mean, look at this behind me already. Just wait till we get even higher.
So nice. Finally reached the Spanish mosque.
It only took about 20 minutes.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It looks much more daunting than it actually is.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, the views are sensational. We'll show you more of that later. But first of all, the mosque right behind me was originally built in the mid-1920s during the Spanish colonial years, but it was never actually used as a mosque. And it was originally thought that it would be a place for the local residents of Chefchaouen to come up here and pray, but it was actually boycotted. And it fell into disrepair, but eventually in 2007 it was restored and used more as a tourist spot, and you can get some great views of the sunsets. But I really wanted to come up here and see the blue sky melt into the blue town, and it is beautiful.
It really is.
Wow, what a day it has been here in Chefchaouen. It has been a beautiful town to explore.
It really has, and the locals are all very friendly and welcoming, which is super nice, and such a great vibe just walking all about.
Yeah, I couldn't think of a better place to wrap up this vlog than up at this high point and just to soak in and enjoy all those views that we've got.
Yeah, we heard that the sunset is also very nice, and it's probably a lot busier around that time though. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful day. If you guys enjoyed this vlog, we hope that you will like, share our video as well. That really helps our channel, and leave us a comment. We'd love to know if you've been here, if it's on your bucket list, did you even know about this place to begin with? And subscribe if you haven't already. We'd love to see you around.
Until the next one, see ya.